Not yet. Subtracting mixed numbers. First thing we want to look at is subtracting the fractions. Now, here, I cannot subtract a 4 from a 3. Okay, it's too small. So we have to borrow. I'm going to borrow 1 from the 5. When I borrow 1 from the 5, it becomes a 4. And the 1 that I borrowed goes next to the 3 sevenths. Okay. Now that I borrowed 1 from the 5, and it's next to the 3 sevenths, I'm going to use multiplication and adding to make this fraction into an improper fraction. So 7 times 1 will be 7, plus 3 more will make 10. So this becomes 10 sevenths with a 4 in front, minus 1 and 4 sevenths. Now I can begin the process of subtraction. First, we start with our fractions. 10 over 7, take away 4 over 7, leaves 3 over 7. And the whole numbers, 4 take away 1, leaves 3. Okay, finish. Let's try it again. Okay, first we subtract our fractions, and we have a 3/5 subtracting from a 2/5. Cannot be done because 2 doesn't have enough numbers where we can subtract. So I'm going to borrow from the 5. So 5 becomes a 4. And the 1 that we borrowed goes next to the 2/5. Okay. Now I want to combine the 1 and the 2/5, this mixed number, to make it an improper fraction by multiplying the 1 and the 5, and then adding the 2. So 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 more makes 7. So now the improper fraction is 7 over 5. And we bring down the 4, we bring down the negative 2, and the 3/5. Now I'm going to subtract the fractions. 5 sevenths minus 3 sevenths leaves 4 sevenths. Sorry, I said that backwards. 7/5 minus 3/5 leaves 4/5. And we subtract the whole numbers. 4 take away 2 leaves 2. Here we are. Okay, next we'll be subtracting 5 1/3 and 3 2/3. Once again, our fractions, I cannot subtract a 2/3 from 1/3 because 1/3 is smaller than 2/3. I need to make the number larger. So I'm going to borrow 1 from the 5 and it will become a 4. The 1 that I borrowed will go next to the 1/3 here. Then we'll subtract 3 2/3. The 1 that was borrowed, I'm going to combine it with the 1/3, making it into an improper fraction. So 3 times 1, and then I'm going to add 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. So this becomes 4/3. I bring down my 4. I bring down my negative 3 2/3. And now I can subtract the fractions. 2/3 take away 4/3 will leave 2/3. Subtracting the fractions. Then subtracting the whole numbers, I have 4 take away 3, and that'll leave us 1.